So I had divorced him because of the domestic violence, and then 2 years after that we had divorced, and I was getting nothing from child support. 2 years after that, I mean, he's a principal solutions architect at Amazon, was doing $250K easy.
And he wasn't paying you. So what happened then?
So then I decided to date other people.
Okay.
And move on with my life, and then not try.
You didn't take him to court
for
child support?
Child support? No.
No?
No.
No. So why do they blame you then?
Could it be that there was history of trauma that he had?
Why did they blame you though?
Because okay, there was a text message the morning of the fateful day that said, "You don't have cancer. You are the cancer."
Who doesn't have cancer?
My ex-husband.
So you said that he didn't have cancer. He was the cancer?
Yes.
Oh. And so his
Holy shit.
family. His family believes that you were a contributing factor to his death, the guy that you said was an interchangeable widget along with anybody else who was around when he was going down on you. And then the day of his death, you called him a cancer.
Wait, did he have cancer?
He stated that he did to his family and his friends.
But you said he didn't.
And then
Did he?
he did not.
Oh, but you stated that he was the cancer.
But I said mean things.
Did you say anything else to him the fateful day?
That was it.
No. And then the day before that, did you say anything mean?
Not to that degree, no.
But you still said other mean things?
I wouldn't. No, I didn't speak to him that way. No,
So, I mean, it sounds like his family has pretty good cause to think you might have been a contributing factor. So then he suicided by cop. How do they know he suicided by cop? How do they know that it was suicide?
Because when
Did he leave a note?
there was no note. He called a bunch of people and said that his daughter would, that he thinks that this is the best choice because he thinks his daughter would be better off without him.
Oh, and who would his daughter be better off with?
Not anybody.
Oh,
I mean, he is irreplaceable in that sense. He is irreplaceable.
so the day that this guy calls all of his friends and leaves a verbal diary behind that he's going to kill himself happened to be the day that you said that he was a cancer.
So I think that we are overlooking the mental health aspect of this.
I mean,
Well, if you thought he was,
Not
hang on, if you
going
thought
bad.
if you thought he was mentally ill, why would you say shit like that to him?
I didn't know that he was that mentally ill.
Oh, really? The guy who pointed a gun at you? You didn't know he was that mentally ill, eh? Interesting.
I didn't know that.
I know that really it's usually mentally stable men who point guns at their wives in front of their infants.
Like I had divorced him for a specific reason of the firearm charge, and then after that,
Doesn't
I
sound like a
wanted-
stable man. I don't know why you would send him a message calling him a cancer.
He was going through a lot. Well, he was like
going through a lot.
He was going through a lot.
And then you triggered the breaking point,
And
and
I
he fucking
triggered-
killed himself, right? Like that's
Perhaps-
This is unbelievable.
well, it is unbelievable.
No,
It's
on your
unbelievable. It's unbelievable that I have to draw the details out. And it's being evasive when it's very clear that
It is not
there was some
very clear.
shit
This
that
was
happened
not your
here.
fault.
How the fuck do you know?
What do you mean? Well, from what she's told us.
And
that's
what
the-
she's told us is that she drove the guy to fucking kill himself.
No, she did not.
Yes, she did.
People don't decide to kill themselves over one
No,
instance in
because
their
what
life when
she's
someone isn't good to
describing,
them.
what she's describing, ladies, a pattern of behavior.
I've
She
had-
said I was mean a couple days before, mean a couple days
I've had
before. The
people
whole
treat me
family
so
blames
much
her.
worse.
The whole family blames her.
No, yeah, because people need someone to pin
I
on.
know there's no reason. She just called him a fucking
No, I'm
cancer
sorry.
the day he happened to kill himself.
I have had people treat me
Yeah,
so much
whatever.
worse than
I
that.
don't
You're not
care.
a man, and your value of yourself is not you providing for your family and being a father and being a husband. Like a lot of men have this like sense of purpose in their life.
And I'm sorry, if they choose
That's
to kill
crazy.
themselves over the fact that they treated someone poorly, therefore they retaliated,
You know,
then that
it's-
is their own fault.
It's really funny how quickly the sisterhood comes into effect.
No, it's not sisterhood,
Why-
it's
did
common
you,
fucking
did
sense.
you ever think that perhaps a person who felt responsible might do their best to be evasive about the details of things. Because
No,
if,
I think-
hang on, stop. Let me finish.
All right.
And then you can respond.
Go on.
That the details of the things, if we had the totality of them, may look very bad for them if they gave them to us. And so that's why they're particularly evasive when you ask them specific questions about circumstances. Doesn't that stand to reason? Or hang on, or do I sound like an unreasonable lunatic to you right now?
I can understand if that were the circumstance,
Good.
but that's
Then
not the
why
circumstance.
don't you let me finish the interrogation before you weigh in then?
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
great.
on.
Great.
I'm
So-
sorry for your
yeah,
loss.
great. So, well, it doesn't sound like it's much of a loss. She said that he could have been anyone. What did she lose?
Just because you don't want to be in a romantic relationship with someone who abused
You called
you
him
doesn't mean
cancer.
that you
She
don't
called him
value
cancer.
them. Because he lied about having cancer.
How do you know that?
What are you
Because
of
she
the
says
only,
so.
If she is
Lola,
lying,
it's
then that is going to weigh on her conscience, but it
Yeah.
doesn't
Lola,
benefit
it's-
anyone
Yeah,
here
I
to
would
try and call her a liar.
instantly-
I don't think you're lying.
Instantly
Me
dive
Too.
in on the sisterhood without having
It-
any of
if,
the
if
facts.
she were a man, I would be saying the same shit.
Without having any of the facts, as I'm trying to get the facts. You could just wait till we got the facts and then made the assessment judgment. You couldn't help yourself, had to come in on the sisterhood. You
Yeah,
can't
I couldn't help myself.
fucking help it.
I couldn't help myself
I
because this
know.
is an insane way to treat a person.
How did I treat her?
What, you're accusing her of lying on
No, I
something that
didn't.
you don't
Listen,
know anything about.
you
She's
made
been through something
you
horrific.
made the establishment first and made me. You demanded that I give you an assessment based on what I heard I did. You didn't even
I
let me
did not
finish.
demand that.
You didn't even let me finish the questioning because you were so butthurt
Yes,
that
I
she was
am.
giving details about something she could be responsible for.
No, you are
oh,
accusing
I'm
her
sorry.
of something. I'm not mad that you're asking her questions, but I am mad that you're accusing her
I
of
don't
something.
care what you're. I didn't listen. Based on only what I've heard, you asked for my assessment. I gave it.
And you're more than welcome to, and I'm
Great.
allowed to disagree, and I'm
yeah,
allowed to feel
but can you
however I
at
feel
least
on that.
wait until we get the details?
Sure.
Great. So anyway, back to this. What else did you say to this guy over the previous 3 weeks? Was there massive fights going on? What was going on?
There's no massive fights. He was going in. Sorry, excuse me. In and out of rehab, so he was struggling with
What was he going in and out of rehab for?
alcohol.
Oh. So he's going in rehab. He was struggling.
He was struggling.
Why did you call him a cancer that day?
I said, "You don't have cancer. You are the cancer."
Yeah, why did you say that though? What did he do?
He was not supporting our daughter. Not supporting our daughter.
So he wasn't giving you money.
I wasn't getting anything, and I was having her the 100% of the time.
So why this guy's going so why this guy's going to rehab, and trying to kick alcohol, which is one of the worst addictions on planet Earth, and it can kill you. Actually, if you cold turkey from alcohol, it'll fucking kill you. Because you weren't getting any money from him, you called him a cancer. Is that right?
I think that it was not like directly as response to that. He had said something degenerate towards me, and we were bickering, and that's when I had
This guy who's
snapped.
going through rehab
Yeah.
said something. To me. What did he say?
I think I don't recall the exact details.
Well, it must not have been that important.
Perhaps it was, but it was something that I had snapped at him for. That I was sick and tired of the lies because I didn't know what was what was our reality together.
Now,
and
I
how to
never
move
met you
forward.
before. I didn't know anything about your story, your tale. I've never seen anything, but there was a reason that I guessed it was a suicide. What reason do you think that I guessed that and was basically right? What reason would I have to believe, just as a guess, and it was an easy one, that this guy committed suicide?
That I initiated the divorce.
No.
I'm not sure.
Well, I'll just tell you my assessment, just from like having talked with you for listeners. So I talked to thousands of women, right? But my guess, and you can tell me if I'm way off base, but have you been diagnosed with mental illnesses yourself?
Me? Mm-hmm. No.
None?
No.
You take no psychotropic drugs?
I do not.
You take nothing?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm wrong. But I was right in the assessment on the suicide. Just saying. I'll leave it there.
Well, consider that men's suicide rates have just gone up.
Usually they go up because they're like veterans or they're homeless. Sometimes it's directly contributed because they're addicts, but oftentimes it's when they're addicts and they're going through a divorce and there's a lot of demands being placed on them while they're trying to get their shit together. That's where we get the contributions to these suicides.
And you can put the entire argument on me, but
I'm not putting the entire argument on you. I'm just
and
pointing
the
out that
responsibility square on my
there's
shoulders.
certain reasons
It's
why I assumed that this was a suicide and was
this
right.
highfalutin aura where you
Yeah.
think that it has to be due to my like.
Well,
what,
he's
like,
dead
You
and
think
you
I'm
ain't.
bipolar? You think I'm like schizophrenic?
Nope,
like,
I don't. I don't know
is-
what the diagnosis
like,
is.
what's been your anecdotal expertise on
Anecdotal is right. So it's just like
Guys,
when you have like a elongated speech with people, you start to realize certain patterns of how people talk, and especially if you talk to different sexes, when they display mental illness with men, it's usually aggressive. Almost every single time I've seen it. They snap, they do things like this, and you can pull it out of them pretty quick. With women, it's usually you can see it usually when they can't collect their thoughts, they can't make coherent sentences, they become easily distracted, things like this. Usually that's a sign of things like, I don't know, like BPD and other, just a shot in the dark, you know what I mean? But that's just been my experience. It just didn't surprise me that the second you said that he was giving you cunnilingus and you said that he could have been anybody, I had a gut feeling he died by suicide. I just had a gut feeling.
So because I was feeling unhappy in the marriage, I chose to leave a marriage that was a threat to my daughter and I. After I said some words that I was just,
Well,
I was kind of,
there's
I was
two sides
drunk on
to-
that day. I had
Yeah, look,
already
there's
did
two
so
sides
much
to
for
every
him on
story. There's two
Valentine's. I mean, we
sides.
can sit here and be pedantic on this, but the fact of the matter is you don't know the whole story. You
I
don't
don't.
know what
You're
he
right.
went through when he was an adolescent.
But I
The
did guess that he committed suicide correctly, didn't I?
The essays he had to undergo through as a little boy. It's the people's lives.
That's exactly what you say to a guy
Are
who's experienced
complicated.
SA and was an alcoholic and had all kinds of
And
He's
the
a
thing is,
fucking
he
cancer
has-
the day he died.
He has family. He has three other brothers. He's got sisters. It's like you put all of it on me.
Do
and
all of
and
them
do
blame you?
think-
Do they blame you for it?
No, they don't, not all of them do. I think it's pretty split, but it's his brothers are.
Wait, they barred you from going to the funeral.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is it's the dad that's the most, upset, and he's not going to tolerate someone that's going to that could cause disruption at their funeral. I think it was perhaps looking back, the better decision, even though it hurt me. I'm still processing what I could have done better as his wife. And, I
Maybe
think
not
that's-
say why he's
I
giving you
had blocked him.
cunnilingus that he could have been
Sure,
anybody.
Sure, and so words carry so much impact. And so,
They do.
If anything,
They do.
I was 26, 27 at the time, and I'm appalled how much these words can hurt people. When I was just
You said them.
Yes, I'm appalled at at the consequences of my ramifications, and if there's a way that I could take it back, I would, knowing what I know now. But
You don't sound very appalled. You just said it's not on
instead, I
me
would like
a second
other
ago.
people to. I mean, what can I do now? It's sad. It's upset. I like this whole conversation was brought up in a very combative way. I didn't even get to bring it up in my own tone. It was just kind of, this is how it was. Courtney. It's like, Courtney, let me just paint you in this bad light. And it's like, okay, paint me in this bad light. I just hope that at the end that people can understand how much impact words have, and then they don't block people, especially if they're truly hurting like that.
Can I
Hang
say-
on. What do you
block
mean
them.
not block people?
Wait,
Well-
really quick before you answer that. In what light would you wish to be painted in while your husband is attempting to give you sexual pleasure, where you say you could be anyone in the world right now? At least as it relates to that, what light would you like to be painted
I
in?
already said this, but I will say it again. I think that when someone is kind, they're going to say things that hurt versus do something like cheat and commit adultery. I mean, perhaps there was a better way I could have spoken that truth of feeling unattended for and ungratified. But we weren't having sex. It's not like we were having sex and it was just one time. It's like we were in a very long dry spell. All we did was we played video games together as our way of bonding. It's like we didn't really want to leave the house. We had like this very much agoraphobic, like did not aversion to going out. We loved each other's company, so I thought, and so I felt that we had maximum trust.
Just for the whole panel, I mean,